Wake up, SPS. Good morning and welcome to the second edition of Wake Up, SPS. Here's what's happening at St. Paul's School. Riley Berkheimer was awarded the St. Thomas Aquinas Award last month during Catholic Schools Week. This is the highest award a student can receive from the diocese. Congratulations, Riley. Congratulations to Gianna Mastrantoni and Reagan Wears-Bicky for representing St. Paul's School at the Regional Spelling Bee last month. Gianna placed third at the county level and will be an alternate at the Regional Spelling Bee.
St. Paul Church is hosting weekly fish fries every Friday during Lent. There are a lot of opportunities for service hours if you need them. Spring photos will be taken on March 1st by Kathleen and Paul's Portrait Studio. Flyers were sent home with more information. This will be a free dress day. Ash Wednesday is on March 2nd. We will have a service at noon. There will be a Lenten reflection on Sunday, March 6th at the Cathedral of St. Joseph in Wheeling. This event will be hosted by the 8 Catholic schools of the Upper Ohio Valley. This event is open to the public. Please join us.
Our third grading period is coming to an end on March 16th, and report cards will be emailed out on March 25th. I hope to see you all at the next honor roll breakfast. St. Patrick's Day is Thursday, March 17th. This year we will catch that leprechaun. Class photos will be taken on Monday, April 4th by Newborough Photo. Students, please wear your regular uniforms this day. Do not wear your gym uniforms. Our famous ties and tiaras dance is back this year. More information will be coming out soon.
The St. Paul School Media Club is expanding. Not only will we be creating these incredible monthly news videos, we will also be printing a newspaper as well.
Hi kids, I'm here to tell you that our media club is expanding. We are creating a student newspaper. Gianna Mastrantoni in the middle school will be our editor-in-chief, and we are looking for some fantastic, interesting, great stories that are coming from you that you would like to see in the newspaper. If you have any ideas, just let me know. Thanks!
March is Women's History Month. Here's St. Paul School's history teacher, Miss Miller, with some more information.
This month is Women's History Month, and we have our middle school history teacher here with us. And we wanted to ask you, who is your favorite historical woman?
Oh, well, thanks, Megan. First off, I am honored that you guys chose me to speak with you guys today. I put some thought into it, and I think I'm just going to have to go with Harriet Tubman.
Why do you like her?
Well, to give some historical background on Harriet Tubman, she's best known for her work on the Underground Railroad, which would be helping slaves escape in our country. It was around the 1860s when she was active. So I really admire her bravery. She was extremely brave because she once had been a slave herself. So she escaped slavery, and then she went back and made numerous trips, saving hundreds of other slaves that were in slavery just like herself. So
That's
I would
super
say,
cool.
oh yeah,
Really
yeah.
cool.
So I've always admired her bravery, and I mean, on top of that, she was so self-sacrificial. I mean,
Yeah.
if she had been caught, she risked at least going back into slavery herself, if not possible death. And on top of that, there were slave catchers that were out there trying to recapture slaves, and if they got a hold of her and the slaves, there would have been severe consequences as well.
Yeah.
And there's some other little known facts about her that are coming forth. She actually worked as a spy on and off. On top of her work as a spy, she helped with the Union, that would be the Northern troops, and helped with their army in leading a raid. So she was a very strong woman, very brave, and I've just always admired that about her.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Miller, for coming on our show today.
You're quite welcome.
It was very interesting to learn about Harriet Tubman.
Oh, I'm very glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And for those of you out there, I encourage you, go look things up. Find other things out about other famous women that might be an encouragement to you. Bye.
There are lots of birthdays to celebrate this month. Happy birthday to Mrs. Coaster, March 8, Miss Miller, and Mrs. Murray on March 10, Father Babu on March 21st, Mr. Kevin on March 27, and Mrs. Shreve on March 28th. Happy birthday. Hey, Check out our new segment, Mental Health Minute, with Mrs. McFarland.
Hi, Mrs. McFarland here. I have a few facts for you about mental health. First, I wanted to let you know that 1 out of 5 young people will develop a mental illness in their lifetime. All humans experience anxiety and depression at some point in their life, but there's sometimes a delay of 8 to 10 years of getting treatment for those mental health symptoms that I talked about, but we can change that. Talk to somebody, get help, and you can recover. I wanted to talk to you specifically about something that you can do on a daily basis that I'd like you to practice every night when you're laying in your bed, and that's deep breathing. Everybody tells somebody to take a breath when they're having a hard time, and nobody really knows what that means. And so what I'd like you to do is to just sit or lay, put your hands on your stomach, take a deep breath in, and when you're doing that, your stomach should expand, which makes your hands go out. And if you do that, and then breathe in and out for about 10 minutes every night, first of all, it'll help you fall asleep. But then when you're having a rough time in school or in other parts of your life, you would be able to remember to do that. You don't have to be as dramatic about it and put your hands on your stomach, but it's something that we can remember to do when we're feeling pretty stressed out. So I hope that if you have any other questions, you know where to find me, and talk about it and do things about it so that we can all work together and live healthy, happy lives.
Mr. Miller will be creating weekly videos to help guide the St. Paul community through Lent. He graciously agreed to share his first video with us. Enjoy.
Hello, St. Paul School. It's me, Mr. Miller, and I'm going to talk to you about Lent. But what do we do for Lent? Well, many of you students have asked me that question. 1, we can go to reconciliation. We can ask God for forgiveness. We could do several other things. We could give up things for Lent. We could make a sacrifice, a small sacrifice, like giving up a cell phone, video games, food we enjoy, a drink. These are very small sacrifices compared to what our Lord sacrificed on the cross. Along with our sacrifices, we could fast. Fasting is an important part of our Christian life. During Lent, we could fast on Wednesdays and even Fridays. It doesn't have to be long fasts, but something we could start in the morning and end around dinner time. Don't forget to have a prayerful life during our fast. On Fridays, I'm sure all of you students notice that there's a fish fry going on. Why do we eat fish? Because we give up meat on Fridays. Meat is a luxury for us. We give it up as a small sacrifice for our Lord. Once again, it is a small sacrifice compared to what Jesus did for us. I wish all of you a very happy Lent, and God bless.
Not that we're counting, but there are 62 days of school left, 57 for the 8th grade. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Wake Up SPS. Have a wonderful day and see you next month on Wake Up SPS.